To your left, mate, the big school. Get much better. Yep. So today I'm out here with Chad. He's from South Africa. Chad loves shad. And shad are tailor. Well, that's what South Africans call shad anyway. Today we're going out armed with this really light gear. So we've got PE1 on a Stratic 2,500 and a Senza rod and a Helco Slide Dog 105mm. And we're gonna wade out on this reef and try catch jumbo tailor. Let's go. Chad, have you caught a tailor or a shad here in Australia on lure? Oh, you have on your Shark Bay with me.
Shark Bay in my last trip.
I'll just put those clips up for you now so you can look. So Chad has actually caught a shad, or a tailor as we call them on lure.
And I've been taxed as well.
And you've been taxed.
In Shark Bay. So.
But let's go catch a big one from here. They seem to be a little bit bigger here, don't they?
Yeah. Especially this time of the year.
Yeah, nice and fat, chasing on the mullet run. So what am I now, 6 weeks post back surgery. I'm absolutely loving being able to be out a little bit more, enjoying being out in nature. And oh, there's the tailor just there. Far out, I better get this camera on. They're in shallow now. I think we might have just stumbled in on a really good morning of fishing, hopefully. Let's see how this goes. Normally if there's mullet around, there'll be a few around. See if we can get a big tailor again. They'll be moving around. When this tide gets a little bit higher, we'll just go for a walk up the beach. Oh, mullet getting chased, see? That means it's tailor. Cast at him. Might be a tailor, it's got a bit more weight than a herring. Yeah, it's not a herring. I just backed the drag off, I had it up too tight from the mangrove jacks. Yeah, PE1 with tailor. Oh, it's a decent size. Oh. Most fun you can have with your pants on, Chad. I said it's the most fun you can have with your pants on. There we go, that's a decent tailor. Using brim gear for big tailor, it doesn't get much better. Oh, that's too beautiful. Watch out, Chad, he's swimming at you and I'm not going to be able to control him. Oh, it's so good to be back out here. Do you mind if we go in and get a photo of it? Yeah, it's not bad. Or as you would call it, a shad. Oh man, big tailor on this kind of gear. This is what fun is all about. We're gonna walk this way, otherwise we get drowned. I've got no control of this fella on this gear. What do you reckon, Chad? Not bad? Yeah, it is. Look at the bend in the rod. Oh, this is too much fun. So what you got to be careful with tailor is when they decide they want to jump, that's when you have a problem. So we knew there was going to be a tailor around because we saw some mullet getting chased. Look at that, on the little Senza. Oh, this is my bread and butter. Grew up doing this. It's a decent sized tailor for a little reel. Look at him. The minute he started swimming at you, I'm like, I can't control this fish. Like, I've got no control of him. I love that every time he pulls, it just pulls drag. Here he comes. Oh, Chad, you almost went under, mate. I better lift my camera up. Just a little bit. Come up the beach. He doesn't want to come up. He's not huge, but he's decent. There we go. Oh, that's not a bad size Tailor. So how's that? We set out to get Tailor on the light here, and we've done it. An absolutely stunning specimen on the Helco Slide Dog 105. That is a brilliant fish. We better get back out there so Chad can get one. So the reason the Tailor are around at this time of year is because it coincides with the mullet run. And what they're doing is they're coming up and down the coast, following these mullet schools around, just harassing them constantly, trying to get an easy feed. In them doing that, it makes an easy feed for us. Normally you get quite a few Tailor. They're a little bit quiet today, pretty happy to get the one. The problem is the tide's like that mid-tide, and with this spot in particular, when it gets a high of the hide and it becomes too hard to film, that's when the Tailor are in thick. And also like mid to low, but when it's this mid-tide that it is now, not a lot really happens. It's normally happening over the back of this road. But we're going to persevere and see if we can get a Tailor. We might go for a walk up the beach and try to flick up there and see if we can get one from the shallows. So Chad and I are just about to call it for this spot. There's so much dirty water in front of us, and Tailor really don't like chasing lures in dirty water. So we're going to go for a walk where it's a bit clearer and see what else we can catch. So right now we're walking along the foreshore. What are we looking for in the water?
Well, a bit of clarity, a little bit of white water, and yeah, no muckiness.
So there's a little bit of white water on this point here, so we're going to try that out. It's too dirty there, a bit of floating weed. So yeah, we're going to get on these rocks and have a bit of a crack and make our way towards the breakwaters and hopefully find another Tailor before we finish this session. And then tonight, what are we doing with the Tailor?
Fish tacos.
Fish tacos up in the dunes, eh?
Yeah, sounds good.
Take the forbies out. I'll let you have first honours, Chad. To your left, mate, big school. To the left is big school of mullet. Hopefully there's Tailor there. That's a good cast. Surely you're going to get on. There's a few mullet getting around, which is a good sign. We've got like a strange northeasterly wind here. Nothing. So guys, this is how I use the Helco Slide Dog. We've got a little loop knot there that enhances the action on it. So what we're going to do is right now we're fishing about half a metre of water. I'm going to flick it up the rock, and I'm going to go rod tip up, just so it doesn't get snagged. And what you're hoping for is you're hoping Tailor will come in. So just little flicks like that, and you hope a Tailor will just explode out of the water. Well, we're just finishing up the session for here. Tonight we're going to go down the beach and cook Tailor tacos. I'm looking forward to this, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. What are we doing out here, Chad?
I'm going to do a bit of a cook-up.
Bit of a cook-up, maybe try to catch a brim while we do a cook-up.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice out here today. It's actually beautiful out here today.
Yeah.
Looks like a nice little area just here.
Yeah.
A few fish floating about. We'll chuck some bait out while we cook. Nice, this is perfect. Okay guys, so we've just come out here and we're going to cook this Tailor up out by the river. Slight problem. We brought a knife, but the knife wasn't sharp. So now we're going to kill it with a pocket knife. Should be able to do it, not ideal. But we'll just make an incision here. Well, there we go. Luckily the pocket knife is sharp, because the other knife couldn't even cut it. Let's see if we can make this still a good fillet. Just gonna have to take our time. So as you can see, it actually wasn't a bad fillet considering I used a Swiss pocket knife. But now the hard part, I'm gonna try to take the skin off and then we'll get it ready to cook. So I decided to put the rod out while we're carrying the tailor, and I caught a fish. What have we got? Oh, what a little beautiful fish. Little baby brim. He's about a hole of, I reckon, 9 centimeters. Beautiful little specimen. The cool thing about this brim is it actually shows that the river's been, oh, just got nailed by an ant. The river's been open to the ocean because that is a tarwine. That is not a black brim. So that means it's oceanic. We'll put him back. So we just completed the hack job of the century with the little pocket knife. There's our flash. We're gonna douse it in taco seasoning and start getting this ready. So Chad's got it going. I'm gonna chuck this fish on. Oh, that was a big something. Chad's got the fry pan going. We're gonna chuck the fish in and get this cooking. Do you want to want it in, mate? I reckon we're on big to keep those ants off. Oh no, it must have got off. What do you got there?
Taco spice mix.
Perfect. So this is the best way to actually eat Taylor. Douse it in taco seasoning. There's plenty of good ways you can cook Taylor, but this is definitely one of the ways I enjoy. So we have Taylor tacos quite regularly over winter. Right now I'm using a tomato punnet because we've got a bag to shake it up in, but this is all hot, ready to go. And we'll mix that around and it should come up perfectly. Watch out for those ants, mate, they're everywhere. Along, mate.
Yeah, not
slowly.
Bad, slowly but surely.
Need the heat up a little, don't we, and we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, getting some good bites again. How's this for a location? It's beautiful here. Just waiting to catch a big fish while we're cooking. Here we go. Just gonna get this avocado ready for the tacos. This has to be my favourite ingredient for the wrap. How is the fish coming along?
Not too bad, eh?
Doesn't take long. Nah, so, woo, literally 5 minutes and all this Taylor will be ready. I reckon it's probably almost ready now.
Yeah.
Pretty close, another minute and it'll be all good. And look at these ants, they will not leave us alone. So what we've got here is we've got everything for this fish taco. We're trying to be quick because the ants are out of control. So I'm going to line it with this Taylor that's covered in taco seasoning, which will be delicious, just like so. Then I'm going to push out this avocado. Oh, got ants all over me. Going to push out this avocado on top, like so. I'm finding it very hard to stay still. The ants are out of control here. We got this slaw that goes perfectly on top, like so. And then to finish it off, some taco sauce. Probably a little bit much. And my cameraman, he's struggling with the ants, so he's standing on 2 half bricks. How's that feel, mate? Are you enjoying them?
No.
No, they're not great.
No.
We'll leave a Google review for this place of probably a 2 out of 10 because the ants are out of control. So I've been living up north, living on mangrove jack. Sorry, we've got ants everywhere. I've been living up north, living on mangrove jack, blue bone, Spanish mackerel. Let's see how this Taylor shapes up. It actually tastes delicious. And I can't tell if it's just because it's covered in taco seasoning, but it is actually pretty bloody good. Nice and filling, cheap way to eat dinner. Would recommend. So if you want to know how out of control the ants are, This is the Tailor skin. Oh, they're coming for me. Look at this. I'm running on the spot. Look at them all. Yep. Never again are we doing a cook up in this location. We pulled up, got everything out, so we're kind of committed to it. And yeah, it has been ant after ant. Chad's quickly trying to make his before he gets absolutely hammered by the ants too. Hurry up, mate, you're giving the ants too much time. Let's go like 20 meters this way. So, they're called shad in South Africa.
Yeah.
Do you eat them in South Africa?
Yeah, we do, actually. Not like here, you get a lot more delicacy fish, but yeah, see how it goes.
See how it goes. It's not bad. Again, I don't know if it's just because it's the source of protein absolutely smashed in taco seasoning, but if you want a cheap feed and you've caught a few tailor, it's definitely a way to eat them, isn't it?
100%.
So I'm about to embark on a 9-day trip, and we plan on eating fish the whole time, so if we catch tailor, we'll probably do the same thing. Well guys, not much is happening. We've had 1 or 2 big bites, there's not much. It's a beautiful sunset. We're going to call it a night. We've got plenty to do this week. I've got to prep for a big trip that I'm going north with. So we'll see you guys next time, and it won't be long.